So I guess what I'm saying with the pressure testing, sometimes, man, no matter how much you want to give up, you just got to weather the storm, you know? It's not going to be pretty. So when you're at that, like, I can't do it anymore, I can't do it, then the instructors start throwing people towards you with, you know, training knives, training guns, bats, fists, all that. And while you're just completely fatigued and nothing left in the tank, then they put the pressure on. I did a video. I babbled a lot, like I'm doing right now. Good fucking morning. This is Will White here with Bear Ass and Bear Creek. What is it? What is it, dude? Mark? What? Bear Creek, Bear Thoughts and Bear Ass. Something. I like that. Bear Thoughts and Bear Ass at the creek. Something like. Anyway, pressure testing and boiling water. What do they have in common? I was going to say nothing, but actually they're very serendipitous. Heard that word twice yesterday, and I never use it, so I forget what it fucking means. But that sounds like the right thing to say. So, this is going to be all metaphorical. Pressure testing. In Krav Maga, the martial arts, if you even call it that, it's more like the art of fucking people up. That's probably the best summary. For those of you that don't know, Krav Maga was founded by some Israeli special forces or Israeli combat veteran military. Studied a whole shitload of different styles of martial arts. Been to war, has taken many lives with his hands. And at some point, Israel was like, yo, you know, like all these different martial arts, and you also have applied them in the field, and you're still alive. So what do you think is actually useful in combat? And he created something called Krav Maga, which is take out all the katas and the spinning back kicks and the... He's like, I don't know, I poked guys in the eyes before, and they pretty much, they were fucked after that. I just cut their throat or whatever it was. So he basically just put in the books the shit that actually works. Cut and dry, simple to learn, fuck shit up. Destroy the eyes, the airway, rupture eardrums, collapse the throat, break fingers, break necks, cut throat, just shit that will just end the fight immediately. So that's Krav Maga, more or less. So when training Krav Maga, something I've done, oftentimes at the end of class there will be a pressure test. And essentially what that is you get wore the hell out. Like, I can barely breathe. I just want to lay down and throw up and shit my pants. I'm so fucking exhausted. You know, imagine doing like 100 burpees in 100 seconds. I don't care how fit you are, that would whoop your ass. So doing something max effort for like a whole minute, you'll be like, I just need to go take a shit. I'm shitting out of my mouth. So when you're at that, like, I can't do it anymore, I can't do it, then the instructors start throwing people towards you with, you know, training knives, training guns, bats, fists, all that. And while you're just completely fatigued and nothing left in the tank, then they put the pressure on. And you just gotta just cluster fuck your way through it. And just this key is don't quit and do the best to do the defensive movements or maneuvers well, which isn't gonna happen because you're fucking exhausted. But what that has taught me was, one, that fucking sucks. Fucking hate it. But when you're done, you're like, that was pretty cool. Is that when you think you have nothing left in the tank, nothing left to offer, and you're done, you want to give up, there's still more in the tank. Mentally is what I'm talking about. In that case, was there more in the tank mentally? Yeah, I just needed to be motivated with, you know, training guns and training knives. So this all comes down to trying to convey, for those that are maybe at the wit's end, and you're just like, I can't do it anymore. I got to commit myself to the hospital. I got to start drinking again. I got to start doing things that I know probably aren't beneficial for my life because you're tapped out. You're exhausted. There's probably more in the tank. Is what I'm getting at. It sucks and it's very fucking uncomfortable. So hang in there. Don't quit on us. Especially veterans. I know how it goes. I see it. I get it. Why the 22 a day. The story is 22 veterans per day take their own lives. Just not true. It's 22 confirmed suicides per day. So what I'm saying is, if there's a veteran and they're like, pretty sure it's suicide, but we can't really confirm it, then that does not go on the 22. To the best of my knowledge, according to my doctor, who's involved with that stuff, it's 22 confirmed. Like, nope, no doubt. Police, doctor, whatever, wrote off this was suicide. So all the other ones don't get listed in that 22. So what I'm saying is there's more. So I'm saying, you veterans, I get it. Hang in there, motherfuckers. Go sit by the creek, do your thing, do whatever you got to do. Just keep going. So these are my shitty words of comfort. That man, just keep going. And I know that oftentimes we almost wish we had nothing left in the tank, so we would have an excuse to quit, whatever quitting looks like. You know, you're in some hardcore game. I used to, when I was fighting a lot, like ring stuff, not in the street. That's totally different. But you know, it's like, oh, this sucks. Get my ass kicked. I'm fucking out of breath. I'm fighting like shit. It's like, I kind of wish I would tweak my ankle. I'm like, oh, I can't continue because of my ankle. Oh, you know, kind of wanting that out, the easy way out. Because shit gets hard, man. I get it. Shit gets fucking hard. But it does get better. I've been through some fucking dark ass fucking times. If you're new to this channel, I'm sure you haven't heard this, but I'm sure I've said at some point when I was 17, I had suicidal thoughts, and I took the next big step and planned suicide. And obviously fucked that up, because here I am right now. So, and for those of you that, I don't know, have friends or kids, and kids like, yeah, so-and-so tried to kill themselves, what a pussy. Like, you probably don't understand what that's like, but if someone's at the point in their mind where they're like, I would rather kill myself, and actually think about it and plan it, that's some shit. If you think that's some pussy shit, or I get it, it's the easy way out, but if they're like, oh, what a drama queen, oh, that's so selfish, I'm talking teenagers here, you probably have no idea what the other person's going through. You probably have a happy, healthy life, and you can't even imagine why someone would ever have those thoughts, because your life's nice and peachy. Not everyone else's is, so appreciate your shit and have a little bit of empathy. All right? And some kids do it for attention. Yeah, that's not the point. Just understand that if you don't understand something, don't put an opinion on it. That's fucking money right there. If you don't understand something, then don't even fucking try to make an opinion on it. Because how can you? 7 minutes. Yeah. So hang in there. And the other thing is boiling water. Here we go. Round 2. So I guess what I'm saying with the pressure testing, sometimes, man, no matter how much you want to give up, you just got to weather the storm, you know? It's not going to be pretty every time. Sometimes you got to sit there and drool and bleed and freaking fart and shit your pants. You just got to do all the ugly shit, and just, it's not going to be pretty. But, you know, at least with, you know, pressure testing and Krav Maga, it's a lot like life, you know? You can't look like a badass all the time, you know? Once the pressure kicks in, the fatigue kicks in, whether it's physical, like fighting, or mental, like just getting through life, you just keep fighting, man, you know? And it's oftentimes not pretty. Composure's gone. What you say and do is gonna be just not you normally. You know, tired, fatigued, you just start throwing wild punches and kicks, and you look like a dumbass, but you're still fighting. So even though you're getting through your shit, maybe you're, I don't know, you're drinking a Coke or whatever you're doing a Coke. May not look good to others, but you know what? It's your battle. They don't know what's going on inside your mind. Just like, you know, in fighting, you can't really see what's going on inside of your body. It's like, why are you going so slow? Just keep going. It's like, well, there's science in there. There's physiology and anatomy and hormones and stress, you know, byproducts of, you know, exertion. The mind's kind of the same way. So, point being, just keep fighting, and it doesn't have to be pretty. Just don't quit.